When I bought my home in a quiet suburban neighborhood, I was just looking for peace and a place to enjoy retirement. My lawn was my pride, fresh sod, neatly trimmed edges, and my top-of-the-line zero-turn mower that I'd been saving up for. That's when I met Karen, HOA board member, nosy neighbor, and self-proclaimed block enforcer. From the second week, she was already checking in. "Your grass is lovely. I assume you'll be keeping it trimmed every 3 days per HOA standards." I nodded politely, not wanting trouble. But trouble was her specialty. One Saturday, while I was mowing the front yard, Karen marched over in full flip-flop fury. "Can I borrow your mower real quick? My son was supposed to do our lawn but he's busy and I've got guests coming." I politely declined. "Sorry, but it's a specialized machine, and I don't loan it out." She scoffed. "We're neighbors. This neighborhood thrives on community." Then stormed off muttering about selfishness. A few days later, I got a letter from the HOA. "You've been reported for not cooperating with the community's mutual use philosophy regarding yard maintenance tools." What now? I showed up at the next HOA meeting with the letter in hand and asked them, "Show me where in the bylaws it says I have to lend out personal property." They couldn't. I added, "Also, my equipment is insured only for me. If someone gets injured using it, I'm liable." One of the board members nodded in agreement. Karen. Red-faced and steaming. About a week later, I was outside again, maintaining my hedges, when Karen came marching over again. "I need your mower today. Don't make me call someone about this." I responded, "No means no. It's personal property, and I've already explained this." That's when she pulled out her phone. And actually dialed 911. "Yes, I'm reporting an aggressive man who's threatening me in front of my home. He refuses to cooperate with the HOA." Aggressive? I hadn't even raised my voice. Lucky for me, I had a Ring doorbell camera pointed directly at the street. I quietly turned it to record, just in time for the police to arrive. The officer walked up and asked what happened. Karen leapt into her performance, claiming I was withholding HOA property and intimidating her. I calmly said, "Officer, would you like to see the video from my Ring camera?" He nodded. The footage showed the entire interaction, me standing calmly, her shouting, then her saying, "Don't make me call someone about this," before dialing. The officer turned to her and said, "Ma'am, you just made a false emergency report. That's a criminal offense." Karen suddenly backtracked, "It was a misunderstanding." But the officer wasn't having it. The officer filed a report. I filed a formal complaint with the HOA, this time with footage and police backup. HOA's reaction. Karen was fined $1,000 for harassment and misuse of HOA communication, removed from the board pending an investigation, and issued a formal cease and desist about contacting me directly. I also pressed charges for filing a false report, which forced her into a plea deal that involved community service and a written apology. Karen's lawn. Still a mess. My lawn. Perfect. And my mower. Sitting pretty in my locked garage with a sign posted, "Private property. HOA members, do not ask." Every time I mow my yard now, Karen glares from her porch, but she never dares speak again. And me? I just wave, smile, and keep mowing.